Hello, everybody, and welcome to the U13 Eastern Canadian Championships as we have a matchup here against the St. Joseph Chiefs and the Placentia Lions. Lions starting roster for today, leading off is going to be number 70, Keegan Roche, playing catcher today, and then up next is going to be number 10, Aaron Schaaf, who's playing left field. And then number 23, Nathan Keefe, playing shortstop. Number 8, Jake Penny. He's going to be pitching today. Number 50, Kean Griffiths. He's going to be playing right field. Number 17, AJ Power, the center fielder for Placentia today. And then number 28, Jackson Brown. He's going to be playing third base. Number 44, Riley Heffron, playing first. And number 16, Skylar Fitzgerald, who's going to be the second baseman today for Placentia. And then I'm going to announce St. Joseph's Chiefs lineup now. Leading off is going to be number 18, Cohen Frazier, playing third base. Number 48, Owen McKenna, playing center field. Number 49, Luke Sangster, playing shortstop. Number 22, Neil Taylor, who's going to be playing second base. Number 10, Nolan Chisholm, playing first. Number 99, Will Chisholm, behind the dish. And number 34, Nora Chisholm, playing right field. Number 17, Sean Gillis, playing left field. And then at the bottom of the order is going to be number 13, Wylan Millett, who's going to be on the mound today for St. Joseph's. As we get ready here now for warm-up, we'll be right back after this quick break. And on defense to start us off here is going to be the Placentia Lions. First game of this tournament, they had a 4-3 loss against the host Antigonish Bombers. On the mound for them is number 8, Jack Penny, and leading off for St. Joseph Chiefs now is going to be number 18, Cohen Frazier, as we get ready to start this game off. The first delivery, not in there. That's going to be taken for ball 1 to start off this game. Chiefs so far 12-0 win versus Ormukto, only a 50-minute long game. It's one of the quickest games we've ever experienced here on the High Button channel. And then their second game is an 8-2 loss against Conception Bay Centrals. That one swung on. Count's now going to be 1-2. Frazier now having to protect up at the plate. Penny able to get the strikeout on Frazier, as that's going to be the first out of the inning and of the game. So now it's going to be number 48, Owen McKenna, playing center field for St. Joseph's today. First pitch is going to be low, take it for ball 1. To the folks at home, we're going to stick with wide-angle camera today as the unexpected rain delays happened earlier today. We're going to make sure that our equipment is safe and still try to give you guys the highest quality softball that we can here at High Button Sports. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, as now the count's going to be 1-2. Infield playing ahead of the bases, trying to get the ball quick. That one's chopped at foul to the opposite side of the infield now. Staying alive, count still 1-2. McKenna, the center fielder, with Luke Sangster on deck. Looking to get on base and get the first run of the game here for St. Joseph's. Penny gets back on the rubber. And the delivery on the 1-2. Outside, counts now even at 2 apiece. Chiefs looking to put their record at 2-1 in this tournament. That one high. McKenna almost swung at that one, as a high fastball is definitely one that opens up your eyes a little bit. Good job there to leave it up there. And that one swung on and missed. And Penny's going to get his second strikeout of the evening. Now it's going to be Luke Sangster playing shortstop today. The 0-0. Outside and low, taken for ball 1. Good eye there to start off this at-bat. Penny with the delivery in there for strike 1. Now the count's even at 1 apiece. Sangster looking for anything to get a hack at. Bunt sign, laid it down, but that's fouled off the catcher's helmet. So now the count's going to be 1-2. Plenty of these counts so far in this inning. 3 straight batters being in a 1-2 count. 2 strikeouts so far. Let's see if Penny can strike out the side. With this 1-2 delivery, swung on, chopped, foul to the opposite side, just a little bit late. Able to get bat on ball there and stay alive and keep his feet in that batter's box. Penny with the delivery, chopped at foul again. Good job by Sangster to stay alive. As we're finally starting to see some sun here at the Antigonish ball field. After an unexpected rainy morning, we're back on the go here now. That one swung at, dropped. Runner goes to first. Not in time. Umpire at first base calls him safe, so now there's going to be a runner on first. After that drop, called 3 strike. So now it's going to be number 22, Neil Taylor, playing second base today. That pitch gets away from the catcher there, so runner's going to stand up and advance over to second base now. So a runner in scoring position now for the St. Joseph's Chiefs. And the delivery, that gets past him now. Runner over to third. Back-to-back wild pitches here from Penny. Trying to recollect and get the command that he had earlier in this inning. That one swung on, past the second baseman. 1 run's going to score, and that's going to be a base hit single for Neil Taylor. So he's going to get an RBI to start off today. The delivery, that gets away from him, so runner from first is now going to be over at second base now. Umpire is going to rotate over so we can get an angle on this third base play. And the 1-0. Down the middle there, taken for strike 1. Counts now even at 1 apiece. St. Joseph's able to get the lead here early in this game in the top half of the first inning. That one bounces away in the dirt. Runner's going to stand up and advance over to third base now. So 2 straight runners advance on 4 wild pitches. It's now anything through the gap, and that one's fouled. Off to the opposite side field. Goes towards the Skills Center. Skill trade, sorry. And that one gets away. Runner gonna head for home. He's gonna stand up and he's gonna be in there. Now it's gonna be a 2-0 ball game for St. Joseph's Chiefs. The sun is shining. People are starting to get more energized here at the ballpark as we're hearing a little bit more noise than we did earlier this morning. The 2-2. Swung on and missed, and Penny's going to strike out the side, but two are going to score here for St. Joseph's. As we'll be back here on High Button Sports, where St. Joseph's is going to take the rubber, and Placentia is going to be on the bat. As we'll be right back here on High Button Sports. And we're back here for the bottom half of the first inning after St. Joseph's was able to score two off of one hit. And now Placentia going to be able to get on the bats here in the bottom half of the first inning as that first pitch is going to be in there for strike one. Leading off is going to be number 70, Keegan Roche, the catcher for Placentia today. And that one's inside. That one almost got him, but count's going to be 1-1. On the mound is going to be number 13, Waylon Millett. He's here for the 1-1 delivery, and that one gets away from the catcher. Count's going to be 2-1. Placentia just wrapped up their game a couple hours ago. Actually, it might have been shorter than that, probably 1 hour at most. So they're a little bit exhausted. That one's in the dirt. Good eye there. Counts now 3-1. Hitters count anything in the middle. I know his eyes are going to open wide, and he's going to take a hack at it. And the 3-1 from Millett. Outside, taken for ball four. Good eye there. Roche is going to get on base with a walk. Now on deck. Coming into the plate now is going to be Aaron Chafe, the left fielder. A little bit of movement over there at first base. Hopefully some aggressive base running to start this game off. Get the defense working here. That one's chopped at up in the air. Shortstop able to make the grab. Runner at first is going to tag up. So that's going to be an infield fly ball for Aaron Chafe. So one walk and an F4 to start off the two batters here today for Placentia. Umpire taking a look at the bat, making sure there may be a chip in it. Not quite sure, so we're going to have a little bat exchange between the manager and the player there. It's going to be number 23, Nathan Keefe. Familiar last name for any of you Toronto Maple Leafs fans out there. Runner goes, throw to second, off target. Runner's going to go to third now. Center fielder bobbling for the ball. No throw there, going to play it safe. Ball back to the pitcher now, so the count's 1-0 and a runner on third. Roche now at third base. Keefe looking to drive him in. The delivery, that gets away. Throw to home, going to be not in time as the slide's in there. It's going to now be a 2-1 ball game. With only one out here in the inning, no runners on now for Placentia, so Keefe now basically a leadoff hitter with one down. Let's see if this changes the approach of the at-bat with none on base. Millett with a 2-0. Swung at by Keefe. Hitters count. He took advantage of it. So the count's 2-1. Scoreboard says 3-0, but the count is 2-1, so the 2-1 delivery now underway. That's going to go high and away. It's going to hit the backstop. Counts now 3-1. No hits so far in this inning. Keefe, the third hitter of the day for Placentia, looking to get on base here. That one swung on up the middle, almost a little bit of noggin music there for the pitcher. Able to get down and get out of the way, so that's going to be a single for Nathan Keefe. So he gets the first hit of the day for Placentia. So now a runner on first for number 8, Jake Penny, the pitcher for Placentia today. Gave up 2 runs on only 1 hit the last half of this inning. See if he can get the offense going just as well as he did with the defense. Time is called. The on-deck batter going to wrap around the backstop there. Be on the pull side of this hitter. Swing and a miss. Counts now 2-0. 0-2, sorry. With a runner on first. Penny having to protect now. That one's high. Runner goes. Throw a little bit late. Shortstop makes a good grab. Able to keep it in the infield, so no extra runs there. So now a runner on second in scoring position here for Jake Penny. The 1-2 from Millett. In there, rings him up for strike 3. That's going to be the first strikeout of the inning. There's only 2 outs. Catcher, a little bit of miscommunication there as he was making his way back to the dugout. So 2 outs now. From an F4 and a K. Runner on second in scoring position for number 15, Kiam Griffiths. Number 50, sorry. As a baseball player, it's nice to see these flashy bats that the kids got, as I'm stuck to the old boring lumber. So these bats have some juice to them, so these kids definitely got to use it to their advantage. The 0-2 with 2 outs now. Millett looking to strike this one out. Get 2 Ks on the inning. That one swung on and missed. So that's going to be 2 strikeouts and an F4 to get 3 outs here, and 1 run scores on 1 hit. So we'll be back for the top half of the second inning, where St. Joseph is going to get on the bats once again here on High Button Sports. And we're back here for the top half of the second as that first pitch swung on to the opposite field and foul as that one reached the grass. Would have been a good poke to start off this inning for St. Joseph's. And it's going to be number 99, Will Chisholm. Now up to the dish. First at bat of the game. That one's in the dirt. Catcher able to make a big block there. No runners on, so it's always good to be heads up, though. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Counts now 1-2. Penny already has 3 strikeouts in this game. The 1-2 rings him up. Strike 3. That's going to be strikeout number 4. So Will Chisholm is sat down. Now it's going to be number 34, Nora Chisholm. The delivery high. Take it for ball 1. Good eye there. She's playing right field today. The delivery high again. When Penny misses so far today, it looks to be high and above the catcher's head. So if that ball is going up high, runners, be aware. That one's in the dirt. Roche doing a good job there behind the dish as the leadoff hitter here for Placentia today. And that one outside, ball 4. That's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Nora Chisholm is going to get on base. Now it's going to be number 17, Sean Gillis. That first pitch in there for strike 1. 1 out already here in this inning after Will Chisholm got sat down on a strikeout. That one's outside. Counts 1-1. The 1-1 swung on and missed. That riser got past the bat there. The delivery swung on towards the pitcher. That hits off his shoulder, unable to make the grab. So now runners are going to advance. So that was a hard-ripped ground ball up the middle. Penny just unable to make the defensive stop. So now runners on first and second here for St. Joseph's. And the delivery, that's going to be high. Take it for ball 1. St. Joseph's looking to extend their lead after Placentia just scored 1 last inning. That one's in the dirt. No movement over there at second. Runners on their toes looking for a pass ball here to advance. That one's in the dirt. Good block there. Making sure these runners stay where they are as there's a potential double play ball here to end the inning with the 3-0. That's going to be ball 4. That was a close one, just a little bit too low. So now bases are juiced. That one's in the dirt. Runner decides to hold. Roche able to get that ball quick back to the plate. Smart move there by the runner over at third, Nora Chisholm. So now we're at the leadoff hitter, Cone Frazier. Is that 1-0 in there for strike 1? So counts even at 1-1 now. That's in there for strike 2. So now Cone Frazier, after striking out in his first at-bat of the game, looking to change the outcome in this one. The 1-2 in there rings him up as that's going to be his second strikeout of the day. And Penny is going to get his 5th. That one's in there for a strike. Now 48, Owen McKenna up to the dish. The 0-1 swung on and missed. 2 strikes now. Have to protect anything close. Pitcher has some pitches to work with, and this one swung on and missed, and that's going to be his 6th strikeout here in this game in only 2 innings, as we'll be back when the St. Joseph Chiefs get on defense and Placentia gets the bats going again. And we're back here where Placentia is going to get on the bats now. It's going to be number 17, AJ Power, getting the chance to hit now. The center fielder for Placentia today. As just last half of the inning, Penny struck out the side. No runs scored and bases loaded, so 3 runners left on for St. Joseph's. Placentia looking to crawl back after being down 2-0 and now just down 2-1 as the 2-0 in there on the corner for strike one. Counts now 2-1. Counts now 3-1, no outs. As AJ Power steps back into the box, hitters count. That one's outside, ball 4, 5-pitch walk here for Power. So he's going to make it to first base, and it's going to be number 28, Jackson Brown, playing third base. That one's in there, strike one. No balls and a strike now in the count. Runner on first. Brown swung on that one. That goes through the legs of the pitcher there, as that was a close call. Pitcher's wearing that mask for a reason up there, as the mound isn't too far away from the plate, so those balls are coming at you quick. Good reaction there. Defense just unable to get to it, so that's going to be a single for Jackson Brownie. So now runners on first and second. That one swung on and missed for the first strike of this at-bat for Riley Heffron, the first baseman today for Placentia. The 0-1. That gets by the catcher. Runners are going to advance now, so 2 runners in scoring position. Heffron looking to get an RBI here. Tie this game up. The tie runner is now on third. That one swung on and missed. Counts now 1-2 with no outs so far in this inning, so only a forced play is going to be at first base. So we could see a sac fly. Plenty of chances here to get an RBI in this at-bat. 1-2. The swung on, popped up in the air. Infield fly is not going to be caught, as first baseman had to get around the runner there in order to track that fly ball. So he's going to stay alive in a 1-2 count. So Heffron back in the box. The delivery swung on towards first base. Can't get it. That's going to get by the infield, so 1 run's going to score. Runner from second headed for home. The throw off target, and that's going to be 2 runs scored as Placentia now takes a 3-2 lead over St. Joseph's. Umpire just having a quick discussion. Play ball, as he says. And the 0-0. That's high. Taken for ball 1. Good eye there. Not getting too excited early in this count. The 1-0 bunt sign, that's laid down. Spins foul. And if commentator Duder was here today, he'd definitely comment on bunts, as he's all for it. The 1-1. In there for a strike. Counts now 1-2 with a runner on first and no outs. 3-2 ball game now for Placentia. The 1-2. High. Good eye there. Didn't bite at it. Counts now 2-2. Runner on first. The delivery gets past him. Runner's going to take a late steal, and he's going to be in there over at second base. So Heffron now in scoring position as Skylar Fitzgerald looking to get an RBI here as anything in the grass may score one. That swung on down the line and just rolls foul. That one in there, rings them off, strike three. So that's going to be the first out here in the inning. Fitzgerald sat down on strikes. Runner still on second with only one out, so plenty of chances here to get an RBI as the leadoff hitter, number 70, Keegan Roche, the catcher today for Placentia, is now up to the dish. The delivery in there for a strike, catches the outside corner. Good job there by Millett. Working his way around the strike zone, not letting anything go down the middle. The delivery high. Counts now even at 1-1. That one swung on up the middle of the infield. Second baseman can't make a grab. Runner's going to head home from third. They're going to hit the cutoff pitcher. So now that's going to be a 4-2 ball game for Placentia and a runner on first after that RBI single from Keegan Roche. He's now 1 for 1 for the day after his last at-bat was a walk. He scored. That one's in the dirt. Runner goes, slides, and he's going to be in there. So now runner in scoring position. It's number 10, Aaron Schaaf. Left fielder now up to bat. Righty on righty matchup. They call time as Roche needs to do the double bunnies and wrap it around and tie it through. Got to get those laces nice and tight. The 1-0 outside. Good eye there. 2-0 now in the count. One out here in the inning. Placentia looking to get a couple more insurance runs before the end of this second inning. That one swung on towards the shortstop and the third baseman. They can't grab it. Nobody's over at third base. Good heads-up base running there by the runner over at second. Finding the gap there in the non-forced play. So now runners on the corners, and we're going to call time. It's the manager for St. Joseph is going to have a quick conversation with Millett there on the mound. Brings the entire infield in. So the outfield is going to have a little chatter too. So hopefully coach can get his message across and get these players pumped up so they can end this inning. So it's going to be Keefe back into the box now. That's in there. First pitch strike. Catcher thought about doing the back pick over to third. Decided to play it safe. Trying to keep this lead at where it's at. The delivery swung on. That's over the second baseman's head. That's going to be a fair ball, and that's going to get past the outfielder. One run's going to score. They're going to send him home. Throw to home. Gets past the shortstop, so it's going to be a 2-run stand-up double for Nathan Keefe, as he was left stranded on second base last time. Now with one out, able to make his way home. And that's going to advance the runner over to third base. Now Keefe has 3 RBIs so far today. Drove in Roche already once in the first inning. The 1-0 swung on, fouled towards the backstop there. As it's going to be number 8, Jake Penny, the pitcher. doing a good job at just holding them to a 2-run ball game. They scored 2 in the top half of the first inning today. Placentia now on the bats. Penny rips it towards the shortstop. Shortstop makes the throw, but Penny's got wheels, and he's going to be in there in time. Good base running here, as that's going to be an RBI single, as Keefe is going to make it to home. It's now a 7-2 ball game here for Placentia. That one swung on. Runner's going to go. No throw. The 0-1. Swung on, up in the air, popped up. Second baseman and shortstop. Shortstop calls off the second baseman, and the runner at second is going to stay there, stay put. So now 2 outs here in the bottom half of the second inning for Placentia. St. Joseph's looking to close this inning down and get back on the bats and get this game back to a close one. As it's going to be A.J. Power, the center fielder. Scored on a walk last inning. Outside, take it for ball 1. Good eye there by Power. Able to work the counts pretty well in this tournament so far, as we've seen so far today. Looking to go 1 for 1 and get a base hit now. That one gets past, so runner's going to advance over to third. Power able to duck and give the catcher a clean sight over to third base. Still no throw. Hitters count now 2-0. Runner in scoring position, looking to make this an 8-2 ball game. The delivery, that's high. Runner at third takes a little jump just in case that one squeaked past the catcher. Now 3 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Will Millett be able to work his way back into this and end the inning? That one's in there, strike 1, right down the middle. As a pitcher, it frustrates you when you get into a 3-0 count, and then all of a sudden you start having the command that you wish you always had. As that one's right down the middle and fouled off, counts now full. Millett worked his way back into this one. Will he be able to end the inning here? Let's see, folks. So we have non-stop action here at High Button Sports all weekend long. Plenty of games here in Antigonish for the U13 softball, and that one's hit. Fouled. First baseman couldn't range for it. He's going to stay alive in a full count now. Runner at third. Anything in the gap's going to score 1, and he's going to get on base. So a lot of pressure here. As the delivery swung on, and that's going to get over the first baseman's head and just foul. That was a close play there. Penny already at home plate before the ball even dropped. So he's ready. The delivery swung on. That's chopped back towards the backstop. The full count swung on and missed, and Millett's going to be able to end this one with 1 runner left stranded over at third base. As 4-5 runners are going to score here, as it's now a 7-2 ball game. Placentia has the lead, and now St. Joseph's going to get back on the bats, as we'll be back for the top half of the third here on High Button Sports in just a few moments. And we're back here for the It's going to be the top half of the third now. The delivery, that's going to be high. Take it for ball 1. It's number 49, Luke Sangster. Last at-bat was able to score on a walk. On deck is Neil Taylor, the other one that scored here for St. Joseph's today. So we got the heart of the order coming up. St. Joseph's looking for some action now on the base pass and on the bats. The 2-0, taken high for ball 3. Leadoff hitter doing leadoff things is Sangster now. That one's going to be a walk. Penny took a little tumble there. Now it's going to be Neil Taylor, number 22, second baseman for St. Joseph's Chiefs today. He steps into the box with a runner on first with no outs, trying to crawl back into this ball game. The delivery swung on and missed. Catcher fakes the pick back over to first base. He thought about it. Runner did a good job keeping his head up, watching that catcher the entire way through. That one's bunted perfectly right in front of the plate. He's going to get there. What a beautiful bunt. Call that one the Matt Dudelet special here at High Button Sports. So now runners on first and second after that beautiful bunt that just died right in front of the plate there. So now it's going to be number 10, Nolan Chisholm, playing first base today. As he enters the box, runner in scoring position for him. The delivery swung on, foul to the opposite side, a little bit late on that one. So no balls, 2 strikes now with a runner on first and second. The delivery swung on towards Penny. Penny just going to take the safe out over at first, doesn't worry about the double play. So now runners on second and third here for St. Joseph's. That's going to be first pitch, strike 1. That one's low, strike 2. Catch the bottom part of the strike zone there. In the dirt. Runner's going to stay put as that one bounces in front of the plate there. One ball, 2 strikes. The delivery in the dirt. Batter says it hit him. Umpire didn't see it. So now it counts 2-2. The delivery swung on and missed, and he's going to strike out there. Can't be too happy if it really did hit him there and not getting the outcome that he wanted. But that's going to be the 7th strikeout of the game for Penny. So now the 0-0. That one's get past the catcher as 1 run's going to score as that's cut down now to a 7-3 ball game here. The top half of the 3rd inning. And the 1-0. Low, take it for ball 2. Good eye there as that one was just inches off the plate. The delivery in there. Strike 1. And the 2-1. Bunt sign shown. He pulls back. Umpire is going to call that strike 2, so counts now 2-2. 2 outs. Runners only at third. That one's in there. Rings him up. Strike 3. So that's going to be strikeout number 8 for Penny today, as Placentia is going to get back on the bats here. The bottom half of the third inning. I'm Cohen Ingram on the mic. Luke Fitzner running the production. So we'll be right back in just a few moments. And we're back here for the bottom half of the third inning. It's a 7-3 ball game. St. Joseph's able to score 1 there to lead off the third. So now it's going to be Placentia after their terrific bottom half of the second, looking to keep it going here in the bottom half of the third. And the 0-2, that swung on line drive. Second baseman flashes the leather for out number 1 here in the bottom half of the third inning. I hope everybody's having a fantastic afternoon, just like we are here in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. Bring you the best of the best here for whip pitch softball in all of Eastern Canada. That one swung on towards second base. Another play here for the second baseman. Light toss over to first. 2 up, 2 down in just 3 pitches. So Millet on a tear here in this game. Maybe the frustration of the last inning defensively is giving him the drive to pitch the way he is right now. Having command and trusting the defense behind him, as that's going to keep your pitch count down and that's going to keep your defense awake. And the 0-0 in there. That's going to be low. Ball 1. And the 2-0 in the dirt. It's going to be ball 3, so a 3-0 count with no runners on and 2 outs. Maybe a 2-0 rally starting to brew here for Placentia. So they're trying to make this lead a little bit bigger. And the 3-0 in there for strike 1. Millet having some consistency here in 3-0 counts. Not a whole lot of 4-pitch walks in this game. That's strike 2, so counts full. Millet working his way back, as I said earlier. The full count. Delivery up high. Can't get the 3 up, 3 down, as it's going to be Fitzgerald now on base. It's going to be leadoff hitter number 70, Keegan Roche. The catcher today steps up into the box. Millet gets ready on the mound with the 1-0. In there, throw to second. Not in time, as the runner's going to be there standing up. So the count's 0-1. That swung on, foul back to the left side here behind the backstop. Fitzgerald now at second. Roche 1 for 1 today. Looking to potentially drive another runner in. The 0-2. Rings him up. Strike 3 as Millet's going to be able to end this inning with no runs scored and 1 runner left stranded, as we'll be back here for the top half of the 4th. St. Joseph's going to get back on the bats here on High Button Sports. And we're back here for the top half of the 4th inning. So we get ready here. The delivery, not there. His first pitch is going to be a ball after that one hits the backstop. That one's outside, ball 2. The 2-0 outside, ball 3 now. So the count's 3-0. Penny not trying to give up a 4-pitch walk to start off this inning. And Gillis is going to get a walk, second walk of the day. And it's going to be number 13, Waylon Millett, the pitcher. Had a single, left on second base. His last at-bat, that one swung on hard, but to the opposite side of the field, and that one goes over the fence foul. Millett and Gillis were the 2 stranded. As the runner's going to go again, throw, not in time, off target, and he's going to go for third. Never mind, as he's going to turn around and pump the brakes and get back over to second base. And the delivery on the 0-1, that's towards second baseman. Runner at second, held up. Now over to third base after you've seen that went to the right side of the field there. So 1 out. Runner at third now. No complaints there as Millett's able to put the runner into even better scoring position. Plenty of action here for the second baseman on Placentia, and runner's going to hold up over at third. Catcher able to make the run and get there on time. So the 0-1 with 1 out and a runner on third here for St. Joseph's. Bunt sign pulls back in time. Roche really liking the fake to the back pick, and that one swung on and missed. Good off speed. A little bit too early on it. So the count's now 1-2 with one out. That one swung on up in the air, and that's going to find the grass. Umpire's going to call fielder's interference, so the runner from first is going to go over to second as the first baseman didn't give him a running lane to advance. So that's going to be an RBI. So Frazier able to get an RBI on that one and a base hit. Runner's going to go after the steal of the third, and now he's at home. Cuts the lead down just to 3/8. Pretty good at division, I may say, as it's now a 7-4 ball game. 7-5, sorry, folks. It's 1-1 count now. One out. In there, strike two. Base is empty here for Owen McKenna. With only one out. Trying to do some leadoff things. 2-2, now they count with one out. Outside, ball three, good eye there by McKenna. He will work his way back into this count after being down 0-2. So now the delivery. In the dirt, ball four. He's going to hustle over to first base, think about rounding, but no. So he's just going to stay put. Lovely aggressiveness from the players here in this tournament, always making sure they're going a hard 90 to first base. And we're going to have a pitching change as they're going to take out Penny and bring in the left fielder, who is going to be Aaron Schaaf. So Aaron Schaaf called into the dugout for potentially a pitching changes. We'll be right back here with the update here on High Button Sports in just a few moments. And I was right, it will be Aaron Schaaf coming in to pitch now for Placentia, as there's only one out, and he's going to get his warm-up pitches in, as we'll be right back when umpire decides to resume play. And we're back here after Schaaf gets the pitches that he needed. Now it's going to be number 48. That one swung on, 49. As McKenna gets on with a walk. So now runner on first for Luke Sangster. The 0-1 swung on, chopped at, and that's going to hit the plate. Foul. Umpire got nailed with that one. He's going to take a couple steps to refresh. Sometimes the body armor required as an umpire isn't just enough, as anything can happen behind that plate. Very dangerous spot. Umpire's got to rely on the catcher most of the time. That one swung on. Little chopper over to second base. Second baseman does the splits, makes the throw, but it's not going to be in time. Infield making acrobatic plays, just unable to get the throws in, because I've never seen a throw like that before. I know certainly in my career I'll never be able to pull that one off. Not flexible enough. So runner on second now, and first. A 1-0 delivery, that's swung at, fouled back. (7-5) ball game here, only a 2-run deficit. Tying run at first. Check swing, but it's going to be down the middle anyway. I know he wanted that one. It's Taylor going to make his way back into the box. Runner in scoring position here. Cut the lead down to 1, and that runner over at first, looking to get the wheels going as that one's fouled to the opposite side over the fence. A lot of opposite side foul balls here in this tournament. A lot of movement on these pitches here in softball, so that one swung at, chopped towards the first baseman. First baseman's just going to touch his own bag there and get the easy out. So 2 outs now, and runners. 2 runners in scoring position, so runner at third, runner at second here for St. Joseph's. And it's going to be number 10, Nolan Chisholm. In his first 2 at-bats, he had a strikeout and ground out to the pitcher. Schaaf with the delivery. In there, strike 1. Counts now even at 1 apiece. Nolan Chisholm doesn't even decide to step out of the box. He's ready in there. He's comfortable, and he wants to get it going. So that swung on, up in the air. First baseman ranging after it. That one drops. He's going to stay alive now in a 1-2 count with 2 outs. 2 runners in scoring position. The tying run at second base, as Nolan Chisholm is the lead runner now. And the 1-2 in the dirt. Runner's going to go for home. Catcher can't find the ball. Finally finds it. So that's going to be 1 run scored on a wild pitch. So it's a 2-2 count on Chisholm. And the 2-2 swung on, foul back towards us here. As a fan there, just inches away from that ball. Crowd here at Nanganesh able to get the softballs back into play quick. No wasting time here, as those balls are pretty expensive. Don't want to be losing them all over the place. And the 2-2 swung on towards the third baseman, throw to first. In time, beautiful defensive play there to end the inning, as we'll be back in just a few moments here on High Button Sports, where Placentia is going to get the bats going. And we're back here for the bottom half of the fourth inning. Waylon Millett still on the mound here for St. Joseph's going into the bottom fourth. That pitch high and away from the catcher there, and that's going to hit the backstop. It's going to be number 10, Aaron Schaaf, able to score in his last at-bat. First AB was a fly ball to the second baseman. So the 1-0 count, Millett gets ready on the rubber again. But the 1-0 delivery swung at and missed. Counts now 1-1. Schaaf, the pitcher now, coming in from left field. The 1-1. That gets away from the catcher. 2-1 now the count. The 2-1 swung on deep to left field. Back, left fielder ranging after it. He can't get to it. Schaaf gonna round second, head for third. Nobody at third. They're gonna hold him there. That's gonna be a stand-up triple for Aaron Schaaf. Runner on third in the 0-0. Down. Ball one, no strikes now. Runner at third. Many ways to get this RBI here, and that's high. Strike one, catches the top of the strike zone there. Keefe looking for his 7th RBI this game. Runner doesn't go. Not 7, sorry, 5th. So he already has 4 in this game. So Keefe now, the 2-1, that's going to be low, taken for ball 3. Counts now 3-1, no outs, runner at third. On deck is going to be number 8, Jake Penny. Came out just a few moments. That one's ripped right field in the gap there. Nobody's going to get to it, so the runner's going to advance from third. He's going to touch home, and the runner he's going to head for third. Stand-up triple back-to-back here for the Placenta Lions. That's going to be an RBI triple for Nathan Keefe. RBI number 5 on the day for him. All Keefe needs now is the home run for the cycle here in this game, folks. Could be a first in this Eastern Canadian Championship, as Penny now at the plate with one runner in scoring position, looking to drive him in. A little conversation with the base ump the home plate ump and the manager there. As Penny was subbed out. Not sure if he's playing a different position now, after Schaaf took over the pitching spot. So this is going to be Penny's second rotation through the lineup, so if he gets subbed out, he won't be allowed back in. It's a new rule that I learned yesterday here in fast pitch. The 0-1 swung on. Left field and foul, heads up as that one goes into the crowd and towards the Sandlot field, which currently has another game going on there. Penny gets set in the box, so too. Got to protect here. And the delivery swung on towards left field. Left fielder can't get to it. That one's going to drop in the grass. Penny's going to head for second. He's going to get there, and that's going to be an RBI double for Jake Penny, as the lead is now 9-6. Bats are going here for Placentia. We're looking for some more insurance now with no outs. That one swung on, foul back towards the backstop there by Kean Griffiths. Right fielder today for the Lions. No outs yet. That one's chopped at. That was high, though, but the runner from second is going to advance over to third. Griffiths looking to shake that one off and just get back in the box and do his thing. And the 0-2 swung at, foul towards the backstop. He was out of the box quick, so Griffiths definitely on his toes there in the batter's box. On deck, it's going to be number 17, AJ Power. Had a walk and now 4 in the bunt sign. Fouled back with 2 strikes. So, is he going to be out? We're not sure. The umpire is saying he gets a second chance here. And an 0-2 count and a bunt. Crowd is giving their piece of advice, and we're just going to play on here. And the 0-2 swung at up in the air. Pitcher tracking it, able to make the catch, so it's going to be out anyways. Griffiths able to get an extra life there in that at-bat. So now it's going to be number 17, AJ Power. Walk and fly out over to second base. Looking to get his first hit of the game. And the delivery on the 0-0. That's in there for strike 1, so the count's now 0-1 with 1 out. Runner at third. Delivery, that's high. Runner over at third, keeping his head up, making sure any pass ball, he's going to wheel over to home base. Get there safely as possible. So the 1-1 with 1 out. And the delivery from Millett. That's high and away, ball 2. So the count's now 2-1. Not too much chatter here in the Placentia Lions dugout, even though they have the lead. That ball squeaks past, but check swing in the home place. Umpire says he did go. He's going to switch bats in the middle of the at-bat. So maybe that was the reason. So we'll see here with the 2-2 delivery from Millett. Outside, good eye there. So I'm not sure if that was the change of the bat that got his sight looking like that or just the eyes alone. So he's now in a full count with 1 out and a runner at third. Umpire calls time. And not sure what happened there, but he was out. So now 2 outs. Not quite sure what happened there. That one's outside. This count's now 1-0. 2 outs now with a runner on third. Only 2 runs scored in this inning. So it was just a 1-run ball game. That one's high again, ball 2, counts 2-0. St. Joseph's looking to get on the bats here soon. This has been a lengthy bottom half of the 4th, and that one's in there. Strike 1. The 2-1 pitch gets away. The runner from third gonna head home. He's in there safely. Pitcher tried to barehand that ball. So now it's gonna be a 10-6 ball game here for Placentia. As it counts 2-1 with 2 outs, no runners on now, so that swing and a miss, strike 2. Counts even at 2 apiece. That one swung at and missed, and that's going to be a strikeout there for Millett to end the bottom half of the 4th inning, as it's now a 10-6 ball game for the Placentia Lions, as St. Joseph's will be on the bats here in the top of the 5th here on High Button Sports. And we're back here for the top of the 5th now, where the St. Joseph's Chiefs are going to get a chance at the bats after being down 4 runs now. And the first pitch swung on, fouled towards the first base side. So the count's going to start at 0-1. The 0-1 swung at, fouled back towards us here in the booth. That one's just going to go over the Brookfield Elks team there, sitting on the bleachers enjoying the softball. As last night we had a terrific opening ceremony. The town of Antigonish got to represent their town here as they have the Eastern Championship hosts, the Antigonish Bombers. So the 0-2 swung at towards second base, bobbled it. Can he get the throw in time? No, decides no. So now that's going to be an E4. And we're going to have a substitution here. It's going to be number 7, I believe, in for Nora Chisholm. As we'll hear from the umpire right now. So it is going to be Nora Chisholm out. So it's going to be Sammy Dwyer now for Nora Chisholm. It's Dwyer getting ready to step in the box now after being substituted in late in this game. Top of the 5th, only 2 innings left. Bunt sign shown, pulls back. Runner's going to go to second, throw. Not in time. It's now runner in scoring position here for St. Joseph's. Third baseman runs in. Shortstop covers third. Good defensive play there as the shortstop able to be heads up, and the catcher guns him out there at third. So that's going to be one out now. No runners on. Dwyer with a 0-2 count, looking to get on base. Swung at. That's pulled to the opposite side, foul. It's the wind starting to pick up here in Antigonish. We just had rain earlier today. Now we're having some wind, so Mother Nature giving us a taste of everything. As the 0-2 delivery underway, swung at, chopped towards the pitcher. Easy ground ball and a light throw to get the second out of the inning. Now it's going to be number 17, Sean Gillis, left fielder. Nothing yet on the stat sheet as his first 2 at-bats were walks. That's swung at towards the second baseman. A light roller, flip, not in time as that's going to get away. Runner's just going to hold at first now. So that's going to be an E4 for Sean Gillis. Millet's going to eat on that one. So on deck is going to be number 18, Cohen Frazier, who scored after hitting a single last at-bat. This counts 1-1. The delivery up, throw to second, not in time. Catcher showing off his arm today. Pretty close bang-bang throws. Already has 1 throw out here today. 2 balls and a strike now in the count. Swung at, gets over the second baseman's head. Right field are able to grab it. They're going to send him home. Throw to second in time. Can't get the tag. They're going to call him safe. So it's going to be a stand-up double here for Waylon Millet as Sean Gillis is going to score. Yo, fresh count, fresh batter. First pitch is going to be ball 1. So runner in scoring position here. Throw, strike, swing and a miss there. Now the lead only cut down to 3. So tying runners on deck. Swung at, fouled as that one just blooped out of the infield there. Umpire sweeping off underneath second base there, making sure that it's nice and sturdy. So the 1-2 with 2 outs. The delivery in the dirt, gets past the catcher. Runner's going to advance to third. The 2-2 swung at towards the shortstop. Good grab there. The throw in time. Bang, bang play as they're able to end the top half of the 5th here. As we'll be back for the bottom half where Placentia is going to get the bats going here on High Button Sports. And we're back here for the bottom half of the 5th inning is now Placentia getting the bats going. First pitch is going to be outside, taking for ball 1. Millet still on the mound here for St. Joseph's. Getting a lengthy outing here today. The pitch swung on and missed. Counts 1-1 now. Heffron has a single today. The 1-1 outside. Counts now 2-1. Leadoff batter, so no runners on so far. Placentia looking to take the lead a little bit larger now as they only have a 3-run lead. After St. Joseph scored 1 last inning. After an E4. So 3-1 in the count, hitters count now. That's going to be outside, ball 4, so Heffron's going to get over to first base. So now it's going to be number 16, Skylar Fitzgerald. We're going to have a pinch runner come in. Different jersey than the rest of the team here, as we'll figure out who that player is. No name bar as the umpire and the head coach discuss the substitutions here. So Heffron's out, pinch runner now. Maybe gain some speed in there with only 2 innings left. That one's in there. Good lead over there at first, just in case of a pass ball. Runner's on his toes. So no balls into strike now. No outs. That gets past. Runner's going to advance over to second base. No throw. The 1-1. Bunt sign, pulls back. It's going to be low. Counts now 2-1. That's in there. Strike 2. Counts now even at 2 apiece. Good pace of play here between these two teams. Only an hour and a half in, and we're already at the bottom of the 5th. That's going to be strike 3, so 1 out now in the inning. It's going to be number 70, the catcher, Keegan Roche. Struck out in his last at-bat. Has a single and a walk, so 1 for 2 here in this game. The 0-1 chopped at. That hits off the ankle. That's going to sting for a second as he's going to take a quick little walk. As I know as a hitter, that's going to hurt for a quick second and slowly fade away. Don't let it get into your mind there during your at-bat. Any negative thoughts may affect your play. It's the 0-2, swung on, up in the air, third baseman, and that's going to be out of the park and foul. Opposite side of the field. So 0-2 the count. 1 out. The delivery, Roche fouls it back. Staying alive here in the 0-2 count. Millet retrieves the ball again and is going to hug the rubber. The 0-2 swung on, and that's going to get through the shortstop. They're going to hold him at third, so runners on the corners now here for Placentia. And it's going to be number 10, Aaron Chafe. Last at bat had a triple. And we're going to have a quick little mound visit. As a ball from the crowd just gets thrown onto the field there, heads up. We're going to have a quick substitution. And it's going to be Millett heading to the dugout. So is the catcher, so we're going to have a couple substitutions now. It's going to be Cohen Frazier now on the mound. And we only have 2 people in the outfield right now, so waiting for that substitution to get out on the field. So Waylon Millett's going to be out. They're going to put number 11 in. So a couple substitutions made late in this game, as fatigue is definitely a part of baseball and softball. Just to the right of us, we see the Brookfield Elks practicing on their sliding catches down the hill here. They don't want to burn too much energy as they have a game coming up next here at Field 2 against Team New Brunswick. So that's going to be a good one. Don't want to miss out on that, as that's going to be on the High Button Sports YouTube. If you guys want a little hack at home, click that little bell right beside the High Button Sports YouTube channel and you'll get notified every time we go live. Never miss a beat, never miss a stream, as this is one wicked softball tournament here in Antigonish, Nova Scotia. No balls, 2 strikes, swung on, popped up, back towards the tarp. And that just misses us here in the booth. That was a close play there. Here at High Button Sports, we got to keep our heads up and be as active just as much as those players out there on the field, as softballs go flying everywhere. Still an 0-2 count with 1 out. Runners on the corner, swung on, and that's going to get over the third baseman's head. That's going to drop in the grass. Runner from third's going to score, and they're going to hold the runner at second. So now runner on first and second. Nolan Chisholm on first now. That's going to be number 22, Neil Taylor. Sorry, that's Schaaf over there. Got the colors mixed up. And that's fouled hard opposite field. That might have been the fastest foul ball we've seen all weekend here. That one had some juice to it. And 1 ball and 2 strikes now in the count. Keefe staying alive. Once again, any of those Toronto Maple Leafs fans out there, Keefe is a very familiar last name, like it or not. As a Leafs fan myself, pretty 50-50 on it. And both runners are going to advance. So now runners on third and second here for Placentia. It's an 11-7 ball game, 2-2 the count with 1 out. Force play at first only here. Chance for an RBI from Keefe. That one swung on up in the air. Third baseman can't range after it. Third base coach nice enough to get out of the way and give him a path. So most of the time you have to work around the base coaches there on those infield fly balls. 2-2 the count. Plenty of foul balls here by Keefe. Looking to stay alive or get one in play. That one's outside. Good eye there. Way to stay alive in this count. That ball goes past. No movement over there at third. Second baseman was heads up, able to get that ball quick. So the count's full. One out. Runners on second and third. And the full count delivery swung on. Fouled once again. Keefe really working the pitches here. Having a single, double, and a triple in this game, so only a home run needed for the cycle. Miracles can happen, folks, as this would be a high button sports first. The full count. Swung on, and that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Runner's going to hold at second, but the runner is going to score over there at home. So 2 outs now after Keefe gets the RBI ground ball. So it's number 8, Jake Penny. So far in this game, a single and a walk. And that pitch in there for a strike. So the count's now 1-1 with 2 outs. Runner on third. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Count's now 1-2. 2 outs. Placentia not looking to leave this runner stranded on third. Penny swings on that one, and that's going to be hit to the second baseman. Light ground ball, throw to first in time, and he's going to be out. That's going to wrap up the bottom half of the 5th inning, as we'll be back here on High Button Sports for the top of the 6th. Just a few moments. And we're back here for the top of the 6th, where St. Joseph's is going to get on the bats. As base umpire just gives a quick exchange of a softball to the home plate umpire. The 0-0 to start off this inning is going to be low for ball one. Check swing didn't go. It's going to be a strike called anyway, so counts now 1-1. That's chopped towards the third base side. Third base coach tries to barehand and show off the mitts. Bobbles it and can't get the play. So that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Hopefully he can redeem himself if there's another one that way. Two. It's going to be low. Counts full now. Leadoff hitter doing leadoff things, working the count full, working the pitches. And the delivery, not there. That's going to be ball four, so that's going to be a walk for Owen McKenna. 0 for 2 on the day with 2 walks, 4 at-bats. So now it's going to be Luke Sangster, number 49. Had a walk and a single. 2 walks and a single, sorry. So he's 1 for 1. Bunt sign, lays it down, but that's going to go the opposite side, foul. And the 0-2 delivery swung on and missed on that rise ball. So that's going to be the first out of the top of the 6th here for St. Joseph's. This is going to be number 22, Neil Taylor. Has a single, a walk, and a fly out to the shortstop. And that one swung on towards first base, and it's going to be foul ball. That's high, taken for a ball. Runner gets a secondary over there at first. Roche thought about the pick back, but that one's in the dirt. That's going to get away from Roche. Runner's going to advance over to second base. Two one is the count. Delivery swung on and missed. So the count's now going to be 2-2 with 1 out here and a runner on second. St. Joseph's really have to dial it in here and get this comeback rolling. Time is called. Another ball is thrown in there, so umpire's going to hand that one to the ball bag. The 2-2, that's going to be up there, taken. Counts full now. A couple of full counts so far in this game. And the delivery, that's in the dirt. Runner's going to go. No throw over to third base. Not sure if Roche realized or if he just wanted to play safe. So now runners on the corners with 1 out. Double play ball is in question if the runner does not go on the first pitch. Runner goes. No balls and a strike still. And the delivery low. Runner goes to second. They fake the throw. He's going to go home. Good fake play. Can't get the ball. Runner takes a late throw or late run over to third base. He decides to hold that second. So now it's going to be a 12-8 ball game with a runner on second. Smart play there by Roche to fake the throw, get the runner from third to start moving. Just unable to succeed on the play. That one's in the dirt. No hold over there at second base, as that was a big secondary lead. No leadoffs here in softball, so on any pitch, you got to be wheeling as quick as you can because that's quite a distance. That one swung on towards the second baseman. That's going to drop. Unlucky play. They're going to send him home. Throw to second, and they're just going to hold it there. So now it's going to be a 12-9 ball game here in the top of the sixth. The comeback is now in question here for St. Joseph's. And that pitch in there, strike one. Catcher keeping an eye over there on that runner at first. Double play ball in question here to wrap up the inning. Will they be able to do it? That one's in the dirt. Runner decides to hold at first. Good pitch there. Hitter just didn't bite on it, so 2 balls and a strike now. Swung at, that's chopped foul. The opposite side there. First baseman's going to make the grab and give it back over to the pitcher. So the count's 2-2 now with a runner at first. Anything on the ground, double play ball will be in question. That's chopped back towards us again here. Just a few feet away this time, so we're keeping an eye out here for these foul balls. And the 2-2. Swung on, fouled opposite side again. And that's going to be strikeout there. So 2 outs now in the inning. Throw back to first. It's not in time. Runner was back. So now runner on first with 2 outs. So it's going to be number 7, Sammy Dwyer now. Up to the dish. Swung on, up in the air. Shortstop tracking it back. Able to make a good grab there to wrap up the top half of the 6th inning, as it's now a 12-9 ball game and 1 runner left on here for St. Joseph's, as we'll be back for the bottom of the 6th, where Placenta is going to get the bats. And we're back here for the bottom half of the 6th inning here as it's count's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. That pitch is going to be high. Take it for ball 3. That's in the dirt there, so that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Now it's going to be number 17, AJ Power. Throw to second. Not in time as the runner's going to show off his wheels and make it to second with that slide. That's chopped towards the plate, foul. So the count's now 0-2 with a runner in scoring position now. Placentia looking to get an RBI here. Couple insurance runs wouldn't hurt. So that one swung on towards the first base side, and that's going to hop over the bag. Right fielder, they're going to send him home. Throw to second in time, but the runner at home is going to be safe, so it's going to be a 13-9 ball game with no runners on now. So that's going to be an RBI there for AJ Power. That's high, taken for a ball 1. That one's outside again, ball 2. The delivery swung on, fouled back here. So 2 balls and a strike now in the count. That one's in the dirt. It's now 3-1 hitters count. In the dirt, and that's going to be a walk. So now Jackson Brownie is going to be on first base with a walk. The delivery, runner takes a secondary, doesn't go. As it's Riley Heffron. Got subbed out for a pinch runner last time up to bat, but now back into the game. That swung on over the second baseman's head, and they're going to send the runner to third. Throw to third. Hops, hits the runner, and they're going to call him out. So it's going to be 2 outs now after the throw. Hit the batter. That doesn't happen too often here, folks, on High Button Sports. You'll see quite a bit of everything here. And we're going to have a quick conversation between the home plate umpire and the base umpire. Everybody on St. Joseph's signaling the out sign. And they're going to let him stay at third base. Not often do you see umpires change their mind, but coach must have persuaded them some type of way because that's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, folks. So that one's in there, low, ball 1. That one's in there for strike 1, so the count's now 1-1. 2 runners in scoring position, couple insurance available here. And that's going to be strike 2. Fitzgerald now with a 1-2 count. Have to protect here at the plate. The delivery rings him up, strike 3. So that's going to be out number 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. It's going to be Keegan Roche, the catcher. The delivery in the dirt. Catcher able to keep it in front of him there, so no movement over there at third. That's in there, right down the middle for strike 1. So the count's now 1-1, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the 7th, St. Joseph's is going to get the chance to get the bats going one last time and try to get the comeback going. That one swung on towards the second baseman. There's Wheels over there. He's going to get there in time, so the run's going to score. So it's going to be 14-9 after that infield ground ball single by Keegan Roche. Fresh count, fresh batter. No movement over there at first base. Runner goes, and that one swung on up the middle. They're going to send him to third. Will they send him home? Yes, they will, so he's going to round third, headed for home. That's going to be a stand-up 2 RBI double there for Aaron Schaaf. Aaron Schaaf so far today, a walk, a double, a single, and a double. So no complaints there, as now we have Keefe coming up to the dish. 3 for 3 on the day. 1 walk, 1 single, 1 double, and 1 triple. And they're going to call mercy rule after a 7-run lead. It's going to wrap up this game, so the Placenta Lions are going to defeat the St. Joseph Chiefs. Now the Chiefs' record is going to be 1-2, and Placentia Lions is going to be 2-1. So we're going to wrap it up here after the player of the games, and we'll see you guys later today for the final game of the day between Nova Scotia 3 and New Brunswick here at Field 2 on High Bunt Sports. Don't miss out, as it's Cohen Ingram on the mic, Luke Fitzner running the production, and we'll see you later.